Hey, folks, welcome back to another episode of Papa Says. I'm your host, Papa Steve. Hope you ride along with me for a bit. I've got a segment to stir up some baby boomer memories and then a pet peeve of Papa Steve. Stick around, that's all coming up next. This segment, I want to see if I can't bring back a few memories for some of my fellow baby boomers. Think back to the 50s or 60s, and you probably had some of these ornaments on your Christmas tree. Beautiful glass ornaments from the Shiny Bright Company. This is a time when manufactured Christmas tree ornaments were just becoming a thing. Prior to that, Christmas tree decorations were all homemade, and we didn't have big box stores full of aisle after aisle of imported ornaments to choose from. The big manufacturer was the Shiny Bright Company. They're beautiful, although fragile, and we had a few of my families in the early years of our marriage, but unfortunately, due to the trials and tribulations of time and many moves across country, they're all gone now except for memory. I'm sure many of you have them in your memories, and some of you may be fortunate enough to still have some around. In the early to mid 60s, you were a kid, you probably started your day with these culinary delights at least once or twice. Space food sticks were developed by Pillsbury, and it is true that they were working on developing for the astronauts, but space food sticks really were just kind of a accident in the process. They were basically like today's energy bars, but about the size of a Slim Jim, but they realized that there was a market for them, so they patented them and named them space food sticks because it was in the height of the Apollo program and every kid wanted to be an astronaut. Well, all those little astronauts had to wash those space food sticks down with something, so Tang was the drink of choice. A lot of folks thought that Tang was developed specifically for the space program, but in fact, Tang was first sold in powdered form back in 1959 and didn't sell very well. Well, then Tang was used in the space program. In fact, John Glenn drank Tang in his Mercury mission, and it was used in the Gemini missions after that. Well, once NASA sent it to space, sales took off, and in June of 2011, Kraft announced that Tang was its $12th billion brand. Now, for kids in the 70s living in modern post war homes, one big thing was missing at Christmas time: a fireplace. Well, modern technology to the rescue. It wasn't Christmas until Dad set up the fake cardboard fireplace. Many people had these. They were quite the little invention. They were cardboard, unfolded, snapped together to make a little fireplace. They even had a little electric light bulb behind the logs with a fan turned by convection to make it sparkle and shimmer like the logs were on fire. Amazing how many years some of these things last, getting unfolded and put together every year and then folded back flat and tucked into the attic till the next year. Now, if you were around in the 70s, if you didn't have one, I'm sure you saw a few of them. And finally, after you had your tree all adorned with your shiny bright ornaments and your cardboard fireplace all set up, well, you could sit back and enjoy a smoke just like Daddy. Candy cigarettes, 5 cents a pack. They had every kind of brand imaginable so that you could have the same brand as your daddy did. Some of the packs even had a free prize inside. Personally, I was always kind of partial to the bubblegum cigars. There's one you won't see marketed to kids today. I hope it brought back some memories of the earlier days. Well, this segment's going to be a bit of a pet peeve. I mean, what's the point of having a podcast titled Papa Says if you can't be a grumpy old man once in a while? So what's the peeve? Well, the peeve is beards. Now, I don't have anything against beards. I wear a beard myself. I think beards are great. The problem is I see too many guys, predominantly young fellows, walking around with beards that look not like they want to grow a beard nearly as much as it looks like they're just too damn lazy to shave. Fact is, taking care of a beard and keeping it looking right is a lot more work than the 2 or 3 minutes a day it takes to shave. All I'm saying is, bro, if you want a beard, rock the beard, but don't walk around looking like you fell off the back of a freight train. You're giving beards a bad name. Well, that's it for this episode of Papa Says. Like, subscribe, all that great stuff. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Till next time, stay safe and have a Merry Christmas.